I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it.
It is Saturday, May 28th.
Somewhere around there. It's Memorial Day weekend, Saturday. Got a little bit later of a start, which happens sometimes because I had a later night last night anyways.
Yeah. Here at the gym, we are gonna get a nice workout in. Do you know what you're gonna do today?
Probably deadlifts and heavy pull-ups.
Okay. I'm gonna be doing deadlifts as well. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of cardio.
And mobility.
And mobility and pull-ups. See you in there. I'm so proud of David here. Just did 385 on the deadlift.
Got him.
We go stand up. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, how many times do you try?
Zoom in a little bit.
Oops. Do a lot.
My back's a little sore.
Yeah, back rounded a little, but it was pretty good form and it was good. How many times did you try that though? Like 2 or 3 times and you didn't get it, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of times it can just be in your head. You get so overly worked up about it and just like get so much in your head, think about, can I do it, can I do it, can I do it? So you just gotta do it.
So, it's my goal to stay at least 200 pounds, or at most 200 pounds under David at all times. So I've been shooting for 185 and haven't gotten it. Since he got 385, I have to hit 185 today or I'm gonna be behind. So I think a mistake I made a couple days ago when I tried 185, I wore myself out too much doing alternating lunges and single leg deadlifts. So I was going pretty heavy on those and then tried to do my deadlifts at the end of my workout, which I don't think was smart. So I'm warming up and I'm gonna start with deadlifts today, shoot for 185. I honestly felt like I could not pull the weight up less a couple days ago. So we're gonna try it today. I actually feel pretty good. I'm feeling very energetic today and my mind is clear. So I think it's gonna be the day.
Inside my bones, it goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine.
So I've done 105, then I jumped up to, no, I did 115, then I jumped up to 135. Now I'm gonna add 10 pounds and only do 1 rep until I get up to 185.
Yeah, what she said. Alright, 165 felt great. I did a reverse grip, which I thought I didn't like because I thought it just felt awkward to me, but on that one, it actually helped a lot. So we're gonna jump up to 185 and I'm gonna do a reverse grip. Feeling good. Let's get it. Alright. Max lifts.
Alright, get my energy up. 185, here we go.
There you go, strong back.
Oh yeah.
You just yelled, oh yeah.
Oh.
You are a meathead. You are the meathead.
I'm usually a meathead, guys. I just hit that. There's 45 plate and 25 plate. That's a milestone. I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. I'm gonna pass out.
Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Go. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Go. Ooh, it's something radical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't be control.
Today is June 6th, and this is episode 2 in my summer bod series. So as promised, I'm going to be going over what my goals are for this series. So I'm going to show you how you can plan out your goal by demonstrating how I'm planning out my goals. Alright, so one of the first things that you want to do is think about what you want for your goal. This isn't so much about weight for me. I don't look at the scale and I don't base everything off of the scale. It's just a measurement to help me, track progress. That's it. It can fluctuate though, so don't look at the scale and think that that's the only way. I honestly think that body fat percentage and just the way you feel is a lot better way to track your progress. So that's my thoughts on that. So to kind of break this down, I think I want to maintain around 126, 127. My calories were at a point where I would be comfortable maintaining that and really feel healthy again. So that's my goal, to get to about 126, 127 and to just feel healthy again, to feel lean and to feel strong for summer. The thing that I usually have to get on track with is nutrition, and I feel like this is most people's issue is nutrition, because food tastes so good and typically we get off track and we just consume too many calories, and that's when we gain weight. So I'm going to show you how I calculate my macros. I already have mine set up in MyFitnessPal, but I'm just going to go through it and show you guys how you can get started on doing it yourself. So I know a lot of people do bikini competitions and they have coaches and they have all these professionals helping them do the macros, but it's actually pretty simple and you should be able to calculate your macros by yourself. I can just show you quickly an overview on how it works, and you should be able to calculate your macros based on this. Everyone's going to be different, so my macros are not going to be your macros, but it's going to be based on you. So based on your height, your weight, your age, and what your goals are. So how long you plan on doing this for and how much you want to lose. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, you're going to have to get the app MyFitnessPal or something very similar to it. So your homepage is going to look like this. You got to create a profile. You can either do that through Facebook or your email. And then the first thing you want to do on here is create a goal. So what you're going to do is hit the More button. And then it's going to be, on my phone, I have the iPhone, so it's going to be this third one down. It says Goals. So you click on that, and it's going to ask you a few questions. You're going to want to put in your current weight. So I'm going to put this back up to my starting weight this morning, which I believe was 130.6. I might be slightly off, but that's okay. And then your goal weight. So my goal weight is 126 pounds. Then let's see, it's going to ask you what your weekly goal is. I'm going to do 1.5 pounds a week. And then it asks you what your activity level is. I'm just going to say active. And then there you go. Once you have that in there, then you can start editing your calorie and macronutrient goals. To explain that to you guys, your calories are made up of macros, and your macros are your fats, your carbs, and your proteins. So those are kind of like the meat and potatoes of your calories. But you also have micronutrients, or your vitamins, your minerals, the things that your body really needs to be healthy. But we're just focusing on the macronutrients. So you guys might have heard of something called If It Fits Your Macros, and basically what that means is if you hit those macros, then you can hit your goals aesthetically. So basically you're gonna get the physique that you want if you follow that system. If it hits your macros, you can eat mac and cheese and cereal and a bunch of junk, and you can still aesthetically, physically look great. Doesn't mean that you're completely healthy though. So if you are eating mac and cheese and cereal, you're still getting a lot of those chemicals and unhealthy things inside of your body, which means you're not fully being healthy. But you can still get the body you want by hitting if it fits your macros. So kind of my philosophy on it is I follow the if it fits your macros, because there are a few things that I like to eat that aren't completely healthy. Like, I'm being completely honest, there's things that I fit in my diet that wouldn't be considered like 100% healthy. Things like sugar-free syrup or sugar-free lots of things. Like, artificial sweeteners are terrible for you. Sometimes I fit cereal into my macros, or sometimes I fit froyo into my macros. So I do follow that, but my concept behind it is I want to eat the most nutrient-dense foods that I can, and it's going to help you get to your goals a lot faster. So I always try to add in veggies into every meal to get those micronutrients, to get, you know, to be truly healthy. And I try to eat lean proteins and whole grains and things that are really going to be beneficial for my health and my body, and it does really speed up the process. So I believe a gram of fat is 9 calories, a gram of carbs is 4 calories, and a gram of protein is 4 calories. So if you break down your calories, say you have 1,500 calories you can eat throughout the day, if you ate 45 grams of fat, then that would already be, let me calculate this real quick because I am not good at math in my head. If you had 45 grams of fat, that's 400 calories. But if you had 45 grams of carbs, and that's 4 grams per calorie, so I would do 45 times 4, that's 180 calories. So that's significantly lower than eating 45 grams of fat. So fat is much more dense. Healthy fats are really good for you, like avocados, coconut oil, nuts. Those sort of things are really good for you. They're just higher in calories, so you can't have as many of them. Just to help break that down for you. So we are gonna go into MyFitnessPal and finish setting up our goal. So you're gonna click on this right here. It says calorie and macronutrient goals. All right, so my calories are at 1450, which actually sounds pretty accurate because I'm cutting down. Once I get to 126, my calories might go up a little bit because I'm going to be maintaining that weight. But for my cut, I'm going to be doing 1450. It's only for a few weeks, so I'm not too disappointed about it. But the next thing you got to do is put in the percentages that you're going to be eating for your macros. So there's a lot of different theories out there on how much protein you should have, how much carbs you should have, how much fat. Some people believe you should do really high fat diets, low carb diets. Some people believe you should do low fat and higher carb. You're really gonna have to play with this and find out what works best for you. I've been doing this. I've calculated my macros so many times, and I found that you know, having a more balanced approach has worked really great for me. So what I do is you click on this and you get to edit. I'm going to do, I believe it's 35% carbs, 35% protein, and 30 fat. So I like to keep it really balanced, to keep the fats a little bit lower. So there's gonna be, for my macros, 48 grams of fat, 127 protein, and 127 carbs. So my philosophy on the whole protein thing is you should be getting about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So I weigh 130, 127 is quite close to that. I like to keep my carbs at the same level as my protein, and then whatever's left over I do for fat. Once you get that in there, it kind of sets everything up for you. You can track your exercise in MyFitnessPal. I just don't really recommend you putting your exercise in there because, you know, once you do, it actually tells you that you can eat more calories, and I'm trying to hit 1450 whether I exercise or not. I can't eat more calories if I work out. Once you get into MyFitnessPal, it's really easy to start tracking your food. All you have to do is hit this plus button, and then you start tracking your food, you can hit the meal that you're doing, and then you just start ringing in the foods. Here in the search bar, you can search any of your foods, or even easier, you can scan the barcode on anything. So you just hit this little barcode, and then you can scan any barcode right in there, and it just put in the serving size, and it'll show you how many macros are in that dish. It's gonna be fun, guys. I can't wait. So I really hope that helped you. My exercise routine is going to be about 3 to 4 weight training sessions per week. That's just kind of the way I like doing it. You might be at a different point in your journey, but I'm going to be doing about 4 sessions a week doing weight training. My big focus right now is on my glutes and hamstrings, because I'm actually quad dominant and my quads are pretty hefty already. So I do have knee issues right now. I think based on some expert help that I've been getting, if I strengthen my hamstrings, it's really gonna help out my knee issue. I've been getting some pain in my knee. I think it's called runner's knee. But I'm gonna step away from squats. I'm not gonna be doing heavy squats. I'm gonna do some squats, but I'm doing heavy squats where my knees are under way too much pressure. And I'm strengthening up the hamstrings and glutes, so I'm doing really heavy deadlifts, and I'm doing a lot of like glute focused workouts, so like alternating lunges and kickbacks and split squats, a lot of unilateral leg work, because that helps strengthen up the glutes and it helps muscle imbalances. I have a few muscle imbalances in my body as well. So that's what I'm doing as far as my weight training sessions, and I'm doing 3 cardio sessions per week. So I just basically do cardio until I hit the number of calories I wanted to burn. So I just found this is a really good way for me to do it. I haven't always done this in the past, but I've been kind of more into steady state cardio. So I'll do walking on the treadmill on an incline. I'll do that for like 30 to 40 minutes and I'll burn around 300 calories. Or I'll do the stair stepper or the bike, and that way I can watch like TV, or I can like comment on my Instagram posts, or I can catch up. I can do a little bit of work. I can make like my little Instagram videos while I'm doing that. I just found that's like a more enjoyable way for me to do cardio. Sometimes I get the high intensity bug, and I'll do more like sprinting and high intensity cardio intervals. That is a great way to burn some fat. I'm probably gonna start doing that here soon because it really does help speed up the process. But yeah, I just do 3 cardio sessions per week, where I try to burn 300 calories each session. Sometimes I do weight training and cardio on the same day. So that's it. I do about 3 to 4 weight training sessions and then 3 cardio sessions, and that's what I found really works for me, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'll be going over a lot more on how to reach your goals through this series, but I really hope that this helped you on how to get started and what you need to do to start tracking your nutrition and your macros, and yeah, just really hope it was helpful for you. You know, the only thing is that it is a lot to explain, and I have to do it little by little, so I hope you fully understand how to track your macros now, and then I'll cover more in the next videos to come.